Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to MAYONNAISE channel. So due to high demand, you guys requested it and I brought it to you guys. I'm finally bringing you guys the recipe to the macaroni salad. So shout out to all the pregnant girls that kept hitting me up for this recipe. I'm going to show you guys all the ingredients that you're going to need for this recipe today. So we're going to start with the large elbow macaroni. So usually this is the one that I make, since like I said, we're a big family. Next thing we're going to need is the shredded carrots. You could use the regular carrots and shred them, but this is going to save you a lot of time. So I would get one of these. I use the chopped ripe olives. You could use the regular olives, but like I said, this is going to save you some time. You're going to need a purple onion, you guys. Do not use the white one. Don't use the yellow one. It has to be a purple onion. The reason why I like the purple onion is because it's a little more sweet. A lot of people don't even know that my macaroni salad has onion in it, but like I said, I chop it up super good. You don't even notice it. Another thing you're gonna need is a package of ham. I kind of use the one that's about this much. I kind of like to put a lot of ham in mine, but whatever your preference is. You could even get the bigger packet, however much ham you want to put. You're gonna need 1 full jar of mayonnaise. Also, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need 2 cans of corn. Do not get the sweet corn, you guys. This is the one that I use. The seasonings. Make sure you get this exact seasoning. You have to use the LAWRYS. Don't use any other seasoning because it's going to kind of change up the flavor. So this is the one that I use. Also, I use the garlic salt. The LAWRYS garlic salt. And the pepper, it doesn't matter what brand it is as long as it's black pepper. Also, what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some celery. So this is just regular celery. I got the head of celery. I don't know if that's what you call it, but I basically used about half of it. So that's what we're gonna do. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, and you could even add more depending on how crunchy you want it. You could add more if you want. So I already.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I did.
You said mayonnaise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, camera, woman, follow me. Okay, guys, so I already started. I've already preheated my water. Do not throw your macaroni in until the water starts boiling. So my water has been boiling for a while already. I just added a little bit of garlic salt and I added just a little bit of oil just so that it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. So now I'm gonna throw this in here. And you guys, please do not put the water in and then add the macaroni right away. That shit's gonna make your shit soggy. Make sure your fucking water is boiling. So now we're gonna throw this in here. So usually you only wanna let it boil for about, I wanna say 12 minutes. But you know, just to make sure that it doesn't get too soggy, just keep testing your macaroni. Once it feels like soft enough, then you can go ahead and drain it out. Let me throw my hair up because my carne con chile video, you bitches were like, oh my god, Ma, you have your hair down. So let me throw my motherfucking hair up.
And then go wash your hands.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. Last time I edited the part out where I washed my hands, so I'm washing my hands. So you guys see. So make sure you rinse your lettuce. My bad. I'm over here confusing my vegetables and shit. Your celery. Make sure you rinse your celery. All right. If you guys have seen my last video, my #1 rule was don't be a lazy ass chopper. Now, if you're gonna make my macaroni salad, do not disrespect my recipe and chop this shit up hella thick. You have to be a fine chopper. That's one of the keys to this macaroni salad is you gotta chop everything up hella fine. I don't fucking care if you gotta stand at the fucking cutting board, chop that motherfucker for 10 minutes. I don't care. Make sure that shit is chopped up good. So first what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut the top off because you don't want, you could even take like this part off. You just don't want all this leafy part in it. And if the ends kind of look kind of dead, then you could just chop that shit off too. So I just need a little something to relax.
You gotta replace one habit with the next. No,
I gotta replace one habit with another, but just kidding, guys. I'm not turning into an alcoholic or anything, but I needed something to relax a little bit.
Something to take the edge off?
Yep, something to take the edge off. I was on a little rampage this morning, but let's not even get into that right now. I don't really have a way of cutting my celery. This is how I usually do it. I just kind of start like this. I don't have a fancy ass method to chop. Some of you guys probably do. Good for you. But like I said, as long as everything is chopped up hella fine, that is what matters. And before I get bitched at for stealing anybody's recipes, I'm gonna give the credit to the person that gave me this recipe. This is actually my big sister's recipe. I started learning how to do this because
Barbecues?
the barbecues, yeah, that was the kind of the only time my sister would make it, was for the barbecues. And this salad is so freaking good that I just learned how to do it one day. And ever since then, like, I've always started making it. So shout out to my sister who gave me the recipe to this salad. Honestly, like I said, I don't have a fancy ass way of chopping this shit. I just fucking keep chopping until it looks fine. This is what your celery should look like. So like I said, I wasn't gonna leave it in big pieces. You kind of want it like not too big, not too small, because you kind of still want to get the crunchiness on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it in here, and we're gonna save it for the end. Okay guys, so now what we're gonna chop up is the purple onion. This is where it's gonna get tricky. This onion has to be chopped up super fine. Like, it almost has to be see-through, you guys. So we're only gonna use about half of this. So first, I'm gonna chop off the end. And then you wanna take off like this top layer. You know what time it is, Ruben?
Yeah.
What time is it?
Well, it's not time yet, but it's gonna be time to eat.
Yeah, we're gonna eat good today, baby boy. And then, you know what? Also, let me put you guys up on some game. Actually, one of the Snapchat followers suggested this trick to us.
Oh yeah.
So, camera woman, follow me. Also, you guys we're gonna try to multitask here.
Just mix it.
Yeah, mix it just so it doesn't get all stuck together, and then taste it. Okay. So maybe a couple more minutes. It's a little chewy still. You don't want it to be that chewy. For those of you who aren't fast choppers like me, the onions, you don't want to be crying and shit. So bring your cutting board next to the fire. It works way better when you have a fucking grill fire, but I got this bootsy ass fucking stove, electric stove. I hate this, but whatever, we're gonna work with what we got. So basically this kind of stops your eyes from watering so much. It kind of stops like the tears coming out. It doesn't burn your eyes. So just kind of try to chop up your onion next to the fire or the heat. And then, like I said, I'm not gonna leave my onion in big pieces like this. I'm gonna chop it up until it looks see-through. So we're gonna do about half the onion. Okay guys, so this is what your onion should look like. Can I bring the camera close? So you see how it's nicely chopped? It's almost see-through. So make sure it's very, very fine, you guys. It has to be very fine, if not you're gonna fuck up the recipe. So now we're just gonna throw this on the side. Okay guys, so now we're gonna get the shredded carrots. And we're gonna use a little more, maybe like this much. So I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I'm gonna leave like that much in there. So this, even though it's already shredded, I don't want it to be that thick. So I'm just gonna chop it up just a couple more times, just because it's kind of like the pieces are kind of long, and I don't want them to be that long. So I'm just gonna chop it up a couple times just so that the pieces are a little shorter. Okay. So now I kind of ran it through a couple times. So now I'm just gonna put this on the side as well. And I just put everything in the side just because I want to know how much I'm putting into everything. Because I just add as I go. And remember guys, that's always my first #1 rule to my beginners. If you don't really cook that much, then just add as you go. Okay, so the last thing that we're gonna have to chop up is the ham. And you know, Benji's always in the house he's always in the area. He knows when we're cooking, trying to see what he finds. Okay, a little beer breaky. Alright you guys. So the way you're gonna cut your ham is you're gonna cut it up into squares. So I'm just gonna go like this. Cut it like this now. Okay guys, so we're almost done. So I already took out my macaroni, so it's soft enough. And I do recommend that you guys let your macaroni cool down. I mean, I do it like this too, but it is a little better if you let your macaroni cool down. You don't want it to be too hot. So now you're gonna get your mayonnaise. And you're gonna start throwing this in there. So I kind of have the mayonnaise, just maybe like half of it just for right now. And then I start kind of stirring it.
Benji! Stop!
Okay.
Make sure you take that part out.
So I'm gonna throw in a little more mayonnaise now. And again, you're gonna stir. Now we're gonna start adding our veggies. So I got this little trick I do since I have nails. I usually do this. Okay, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Did you cut yourself? You don't even know if you cut yourself, did you or not?
You know when you're in shock?
Yeah, like you don't know?
And you don't feel it till you see it? Alright guys, I didn't chop on my hand. It's cool. Do not throw the corn juice in there. Make sure you drain it out. Drain out all the corn juice. I'm gonna throw one of these in. Now I'm going to throw one of the olive cans in there. I'm not a really big fan of olives, you guys, so I'm only gonna use one. You're supposed to, my sister puts 2 of these in there, but since I'm not a big fan of olives and I just put one, but honestly, if you don't like olives either, you can't even taste the chopped ones, you can't even taste it in there. So you're gonna throw that in there. And then I just stir it as I go. Fuck, I still feel like I got cut. Those fucking cans are dangerous, man. They need to come with fucking warning signs. Now, I'm gonna throw half of my onion in. I'm only doing half just because I want to make sure I stir it real good. I want to make sure I get it in all parts of the macaroni bowl. Now, I'm gonna do about half of the celery. And I'm gonna do half of my carrots. And then stir that in. And like it's already coming together, you guys. The next carne asada, you could pull up on your suegra with this macaroni salad. You're gonna impress her ass. Especially if you got a Mexican fucking suegra. A lot of you girls, I think it's so cute how a lot of you girls aren't Mexican. And you guys write to me saying that your boyfriend's Mexican. And you guys want to learn how to cook Mexican food and stuff. So I think that's really cute. You guys are trying to learn from your man. Even though you girls, some of you girls aren't Mexican. So shout out to you guys who are trying to learn the Mexican culture. I don't even know if this is like Mexican, but
No, I don't think so.
yeah, but for some reason, at all the carne asadas, people always have this macaroni salad. You're gonna stunt on your suegra with this shit right here. I haven't had no complaints. So now I'm gonna finish throwing in everything. And you're gonna mix it. Okay, so now I'm gonna throw the rest of my mayonnaise in there. Now the last ingredient I always put in, I don't know why I do it like this, is the ham. So it's gonna be the last thing you put in. And now you're gonna mix it. Alright, so I have one more corn to go. I'm fucking scared to open this motherfucker because I almost chopped up my hand right now. I already threw out the juice on this second can, you guys. Oh, oopsies. I'm gonna throw that in.
No.
Okay, so now the last thing that we're gonna some of the last things we're gonna add is the seasonings. So I'm not really good at measurements, as you guys already know. So you're just gonna add as much salt as you guys want. So just to start out, this is how much I add, and it's gonna look like a lot right now, but you're gonna mix it in. Now for the garlic salt, so I always put more of the seasoning salt than the garlic salt. So the garlic salt, you don't want to put as much. So this one, you're just going to sprinkle it over maybe like twice. Now we're going to add the pepper in. This always makes me fucking sneeze, so I just kind of stay back a little bit. I'm just going to get it out here. So now you're going to start mixing it in. And you might need to add it one more time, you guys. But always try before you add it. Make sure you mix this shit hella good, because you don't want to have spots that are saltier than others. So, oh, you know he's in trouble because he's running. What'd you do? What'd you do? Huh? What'd you do? So now that I stirred it a couple times, let's do the taste test. Okay, so we do need to add a little more salt. So then we're gonna do it one more time. Maybe this time you don't want to add as much as the first time. And then we're gonna run this through twice. Stir it in.
Yeah.
We're working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm coming right down.
You're coming right down?
No, Betty, stop. Stop. Stop, Betty, stop.
Taste it one more time. Did you want to come start in my video?
Benji, quit biting me.
Okay.
Quit biting me.
Benji, no!
He doesn't want to play.
I don't want to play, Benji.
Okay. Taste test. Okay. I always have a tester. Here, Brianna. I'm going to show you all taste test.
Okay.
Corn? Oh, I love corn. It's so good.
Does it need more salt or is it good?
I think we're good.
It's good? Alright. So now our salad is A1, you guys. Now, you don't need to add this, but if you want this motherfucker to look fancy, wait a minute, let me look through my inventory. Like I said, if you're gonna pull up to the barbecue with this macaroni salad, you wanna make this shit look fancy, then you can sprinkle a little bit of paprika, just a little bit. You only wanna like do it on the top just to you know, make it look fancy. It's not really to season it. So you're just gonna sprinkle it a little bit.
That looks like good macaroni salad.
Oh yeah, you ready to eat them?
Yeah.
And there you go, you guys. That is Mo Money's famous macaroni salad. I hope you guys like it. Shout out to all the girls that made my tinga recipe and tagged me in it. Same thing with the macaroni salad, you guys. If you guys make it, send me a video and let me know what you guys want me to make next. Tag me in the picture, send me the picture, whatever you guys do. Let me know how you guys like it. And thanks again for watching Mo Money's channel.